right, welcome to Your Time, Your Money, the show where your time is just as valuable as your money, and we know that. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today, we are going to talk automation in finance. So we have 5 key points about automation. When you think about it, automation actually changed the world. Henry Ford started an automation process to help us develop vehicles faster, which then, kind of transcended into every industry, from making cookies and chips to whatever it might be. But the automation that we're talking about today is automation that's going to help you increase your investment portfolio over your lifetime. And I think it's very important that you automate investments along with picking certain opportunities to add more money. So we're going to talk about a series of 5 different types of automation within investments that you should do. First and foremost, we want to automate our money going to our employer plans, and we want to make sure we automate money going to our other retirement plans. We also want to make sure we automate money going to our non-retirement. We want to automate where dividends go, and we also want to automate our distribution. So let's touch on each of those and specifically what I mean by that, and give you some helpful ideas that can help you automate your investment. What I don't mean about when I say automation is automation in the sense of managing the money. We're talking about contributing or dividends or distributions. So first and foremost, we want to automate our employer plan. We want to make sure that we're signing up for our employer 401k, 403b, 457, whatever it might be, deferred comp, depending on where you work. We want it to come out automatically out of our paycheck. We want a systematic investment in. It helps with dollar cost averaging. See one of our other podcasts on dollar cost averaging, but it helps with dollar cost averaging. It helps to make sure that you're not missing out on any employer money. A lot of these employer plans will match 50% or 100% of your match up to 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8%, 10%. Each employer is a little different, but if you're not automating your money going in, chances are you're not maximizing the money that the employer is going to give you into your own plan, and that's a shame because that's free money, and no matter what, everybody likes free money, so take advantage of it. So we want to automate our employer plan. Second would be to automate other retirement plans. So what other retirement plans may you want to consider? Roth IRAs, traditional IRAs, and things along that lines. If you automate those plans, you basically can max them out by December 31st, hopefully, but you have until April 15th usually for most of those plans of the following year. So with automation, the nice thing is by April 15th, if you had missed your contribution, you're not having to scrounge and come up with a large lump sum, maybe $7,000 or $8,000 to put in that plan, which a lot of people can't do. If you automate it, treat it like a bill, chances are you'll get a couple $1,000s in there, and then by April 15th of the following year, you'll only have to add maybe another $1,000 or $2 just to max it out. But at least you got money in there throughout the year. Once again, helps with dollar cost averaging. Most recently, there's been a pullback in the market. Well, it would be nice to have money going in every other week or once a month to buy low, right? Common sense tells us to buy low and sell high. That works out very well if you have an automated plan. Another area that you want to automate is you want to automate savings into a non-retirement account. So this could be done with just a regular mutual fund portfolio. This could be done with money markets. This could be done with CDs, or if you want. It could be done with a savings account. But you want money that's not tied till 59 and a half. You want money that's readily available for opportunities or for emergencies. Most people think about the emergency end, but they don't think about the opportunity end. An opportunity could be to buy in the market, invest somewhere else. It could be to buy a business. There's a million opportunities that come up and people don't take advantage of it or fall short because they don't have non-retirement money that's been slowly put away through an automated process. Very important to make sure that you have some type of automated non-retirement. The fourth area would be to automate your dividends. This is another area that people fall short on. A lot of times they have dividends reinvested, but I always tell people you might want to consider cross-reinvesting your dividends automatically. I can have dividends go from a dividend-paying stock or bond account into another investment. For instance, I may have a pot of money, maybe $50,000 paying a steady dividend, and I might want that dividend to go into my Roth IRA. I can automate that so it happens from the investment and it's counted as a contribution over into the Roth to help me maximize my Roth each year. There's a million options that you can do with cross reinvesting of dividends. Actually, I think that's actually probably a good session to do, is all the options to do. But you want to automate your dividends, not necessarily to reinvest, but to do other things that you could benefit with. And then the final is to automate your distributions, especially for seniors. If you have distributions that you have to take, like your required minimum distribution, you want to automate those so you don't miss them for the year. You don't want to get penalties. You don't want to get unnecessary costs and fees associated because you didn't take your money out in a timely manner. I would automate your distributions, automate your required minimum, automate your monthly income distributions, and make sure that those distributions are going out efficiently. A lot of people still like to get the bank check in the mail, go to the mailbox and open it up. But sometimes it's a little inconvenient to get to the bank. If it might be closed, it might be snowing in the Northeast, you might not be able to get there. Automating them to go automatically to a checking or savings account saves a lot of time and provides an easy way for you to make sure that it came in on time and no risk of losing it or theft in that case, because it's not sitting in a mailbox. So those are 5 quick things that you can do to automate your investments. And just like Henry Ford, who was very productive at it, make sure you build some automation into your portfolio as well. So hopefully you learned a little bit from today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, it's your time and your money. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Your Time, Your Money. We really appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to share this with friends, family, coworkers, anyone else that you think might be interested. If you do have questions or topics, you can always email them to irontreefinancial@ceterais.com. Please follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Spotify, Google Play, and many other sources that were available. And you can reach us at 844-444-YTYM. And as always, it's your time and your money. Cetera Investors is the marketing name of Cetera Investment Services. Securities and insurance products are offered through Cetera Investment Services, LLC, member FINRA, SIPC. Advisory services are offered through Cetera Investment Advisors, LLC. Cetera is under separate ownership from any other named entity.